After watching WandaVision episode 1 and 2, there is no surprise that episode 3 was a freaky and twisted one to say the least. What's up guys, Bessie from Marvel, DC Explained, and today we're talking about the weird and quirky episode 3 that we just watched of the series WandaVision. Starting from the beginning to the end, it felt like a whirlwind, like a train that was surely going to stop when it arrived at the station, and the station was even weirder. I'm not going to spoil a lot during the first day of the episode. The first thing I really want to talk about, of course, is the Stork that we saw in the episode. And so far, this Stork has been proven to be the only thing, per se, in this weird world that Wanda cannot really control. So far, we've seen her control not only her house and her surroundings, but also Vision at times, leading many to believe that this is not the real Vision. But we're gonna leave that for another video, a discussion for another day perhaps, maybe tomorrow, who knows, so subscribe and stay tuned for that. But today, I want to talk about the Stork that Wanda tried desperately to make disappear, but it just didn't. It stood there unopposed. A red mist from Wanda would appear, making it look like the Stork was gone, but as soon as it dissipated, the Stork was still there, and it brushed off the red mist as if it was nothing. So Wanda's magic does not affect the Stork, and I think I know the reason why. This is what we're going to talk about today. So there's been a lot of speculation online that Mephisto will make his emergence and cameo in this series more specifically. Fans have been clamoring for a lot of things, for a lot of universes and characters to coexist now that Disney has a lot of properties under its umbrella. I mean, just the fact that the twins were named Tommy and Billy, this gives us the indication that they're setting up the Power Rangers origins, Billy being Wiccan and Tommy being Speed. But the Power Rangers are not the only ones that are making a comeback. It seems that in this series, Mephisto is about to make his resurgence as well. And why not? WandaVision has already started setting up foundations for a major shakeup the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I mean, if this is such a twisted and dark series, WandaVision, you can imagine what Doctor Strange 2 is gonna be like. Some theorize that the force behind all of this is Mephisto, the extra-dimensional demon who serves as Marvel's own devil. This show so far has shown Wanda, together with her lover Vision, living a happy life alongside many neighbors, but as we see throughout the series, something is obviously not right with Wanda's new life, but it's still unclear how Wanda came to be in this world. Did she create it or somebody else? Or who controls it? Is it under her control or has somebody else put her inside of it? The last episodes have already dropped a few hints at who influences the Scarlet Witch's world, and one of them may be Mephisto. With several shows and movies released in the next couple of years, Marvel needs a major villain to bridge the gap after Thanos' defeat. It was apparent that Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania was setting up Kang the Conqueror, another power player in the MCU. He might be the villain of Phase 5, but Phase 4 is so far without a clear antagonist. And so here are where the rumors started. WandaVision seems like the perfect candidate to start off Phase 4, a quirky horror mystery thriller show reminiscent of The Twilight Zone and Black Mirror as well in some parts, which would be the perfect vehicle to introduce Mephisto, who has deep ties to Scarlet Witch's story in the comics during a well-known run that shares some eerie similarities with WandaVision's world. While the show may not be exactly adapting the comics, the path Wanda is traveling through would easily lead you to Mephisto. And therefore, we come to the Stork. While many suspected that episode 1 and 2 was hinting at Mephisto, I think it is clear now that episode 3 just stamped Mephisto's return. While it's not 100%, it is with 99% certainty that the Stork was actually Mephisto, infiltrating Wanda's world, hiding as a stork, bringing her babies, bringing her twins to her. But as many saw, the Stork was unaffected by Wanda's magic. Seemingly everything is being controlled by Wanda except with a Stork, who Wanda multiple times tried to make disappear, but she just couldn't even affect him for a little bit. This leads many to believe that Mephisto is actually the Stork. Now, will we see the Stork again in another episode? I think this is a high possibility, since the Stork never really disappeared and was made clear what happened to it after the ending of the episode. And once Monica and Wanda wander into the baby's room, we see that the Stork is actually pretending to be part of the wallpaper, showing that the Stork is fully aware of the situation and it can deceive people easily. This clearly shows that the Stork could have bad intentions and is capable of hiding them. With that being said, who is very excited for the 4th episode coming next week? And what do you think will happen with this Stork and ultimately with Mephisto? Guys, let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up down below. Subscribe for dailies. Now you can have an awesome day, boys and gals, and I'll see you in the next video.